here for a very special session tonight to carry us forward on our Aries Point road opener journey here at Broad Coven. And we had this card come through for us this week. And it very much reminds me of passion flower. And we had this whole piece come in about connecting with divinity, connecting with our higher consciousness, spirit, source, however you connect with that energy that makes you feel the most at home within yourself, that one energy that ripples throughout all of existence in what Fairy would call ecstasis. It's that sound when you are silent and you close your eyes and you tune within and you hear that high pitched note. Ah. It vibrates throughout all of existence. It vibrates throughout all of creation. It vibrates within you. It vibrates within me. And we can get in touch with this one note that ripples throughout all of existence, this one note of fairy ecstasis that is in all things by diving into our senses. And so tonight, we are going to journey into the heart of fairy by opening up the beauty path. And we know that to open up the beauty path, we first must open the way within us. And I'm really looking forward to journeying with you. And I did record this one because I want to be in the live chat with you all and receiving it alongside of you. I've been doing a lot of lives this week, and it just felt harmonious for tonight. It's better in doing these sessions that there's not the interruption of chat, allows us to focus the energy more. It allows us to sink in more deeply. It allows you to just not feel any kind of pressure to engage whatsoever, but you can just let go and totally receive. I will be bringing in Reiki in this session. We'll first be doing a grounding, and we will be working with flower allies. And the beautiful thing about the secret language of flowers is that flowers are not only very special to the Fae, but they are also a very important connecting point with the angelic realm as well. So I like how it's bringing the ethereal energy down to the earth, that as above, so below. And I had specific flower allies that came in that want to bring their influence in. And I also have some other very special elements that I'll be introducing in, some very magical elements. During the portion, at any portion, if you do not wish to participate, that is completely acceptable. During any Reiki, any energy work, it's all about your willingness to receive it. So 4:44 on the clock, you can simply say yes when I go to offer the Reiki, or when I'm bringing in the candle work or any of these portions. You can participate on whatever level you're comfortable participating in. And I welcome you to trust your own intuition in regard to that. You might hear Ted laughing away at the water there. He's providing a little ASMR. But we're going to go ahead and just dive right into this and go on this journey together tonight. And it's a way to really anchor the work that we did with the lesson of beauty for the Kapha Reset course this week, and to have something that can really come to bloom in us over the weekend and in the coming weeks ahead that will carry us forward in our manifestations and also in our personal transformations. So let me just take a moment here to ground the energy. Just place that left hand on your heart and the right hand on top, just providing that sheltering, that protective space, this respectful space for you to sink in, let go, immerse yourself in the feminine, and we will be bringing in the divine feminine energy tonight. It's a very essential component of doing this kind of work, especially when we're looking in terms of any kind of puja, panchakarma work. It's about moving to that place of really cracking open and softening and coming into that space of deep vulnerability where one can let go of everything that burdens, everything that weighs down, and receive deeply, receive compassion, receive love, feeling held, being safe to move into that completely released, open, softened space. It's very empowering. It's very empowering. And so we'll be working with these energies tonight. And men, please drink these energies in. You have these energies within you as well. We all are made up of these polarities of the yin, the yang, the Shiva, the Shakti, the Ida, the Pingala, the masculine, the feminine. So this is about us finding balance. This is about us all learning how to both give and receive, and also relating that to our spiritual growth process and the way we connect with our higher consciousness. So I want you to take some nice deep breaths, breathing in, allowing the prana, that life-giving force, to come in and fill your lower belly, allowing the lower belly to rise and then fall just like a wave, receding. Complete exhalation, and again, inhale all the way down to your lower belly. Allow it to rise and carry that prana up to your solar plexus at the point where your rib cage meets on your front body. Allow those ribs expand out to the side and exhale fully, completely, following that wave of breath out. And one more time, inhale deeply all the way down to the lower belly, filling the lower belly, allowing it to rise up to the solar plexus, expanding the rib cage out to the side and up into Anahata, that beautiful heart chakra of yours, and just allow those collarbones to spread open and that chest to soften, and exhale, just let it all go. And just continue to follow that wave of breath as it wants to rise and fall within you. Don't try to force any kind of flow. Just allow your natural flow of prana to take over. And I want you to envision at the tip of your tailbone a red rosebud. And as you continue to breathe deeply into this space, envision the petals of that rosebud slowly starting to unfurl one by one, softening, 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 coming into full bloom. And then allow a stem to descend from that rosebud straight down into the floor beneath you, down through the foundation of your home, down into the top layers of soil, down into the nutrient rich layers of soil, deeper still into the rocky adobe layers, down into the rocky, watery, unctuous layers of earth, deeper still to where the oil beds percolate and bubble and brew, deeper still into the underground caverns with the crystal beds and the stalactites and the waters that bubble and percolate with the heat that rises from the core of the earth, and deeper still through the dark, quiet, silent, peaceful spaces of the earth where there's no thingness and yet everythingness, because everything grows from the earth that supports us, that sustains us, that sustains this cycle of life. And just rest in this space for a moment, in this darkened space, this space of shadow, the space of no thingness, and feel how you are held here. Get acquainted with the dark and feel how this is a place of all potential. It's not to be feared. It's a place where all creation is birthed and something is about to be birthed within you, and drive that stem deeper still until you plunge it into the core of the earth and draw up that molten lava earth energy, that transformational fire up through the stem, all the way up through all those layers of earth that you traveled, up, up, up until it reaches that red rosebud and floods it with this energy that causes that red rose to glow with a brilliant bloom, its energy flooding before you and behind you and all around you. And notice any darker, heavier, murky energy, anything that needs to be energetically released from this space is washed away by the cleansing of that earth energy and carried back down into the core of the earth to be composted, returned to you as renewable energy. It sustains your path forward and rise that molten earth energy up to your womb space, right at your belly button, right at Svadhisthana, your sacral chakra, and see a orange rosebud come into brilliant full bloom, glowing with this vibrant earth energy, and send that earth energy that's radiating through your sacral chakra out before you, behind you, all around you, merging with the energy of that root chakra. And allow any heavier energies, any energies that are holding you back in this space to be cleansed, be released, going down into the core of the earth to be transformed and sent to you as renewable energy. And rise up that earth energy to your solar plexus, right at that place where your rib cage meets on your front body, and see a beautiful yellow rosebud come into full luscious bloom and glow with the golden transformational fire of that earth energy and radiate out before you, behind you, all around you, merging with those sacral chakra, root chakra energies, allowing anything that's heavy, anything that's holding you in a place of constriction in this area to be cleansed and returned to the earth to be transformed and returned to you as renewable energy. And draw that energy up all the way to Anahata, the heart chakra, and see a beautiful pink rose with green tips come into full, luscious bloom and radiate this energy before you, behind you, all around you, merging with the energies of those lower three chakras, the heart, the bridge point, where the lower energies can be elevated, where they can rise up and receive nourishment from the higher energies of the upper chakra channels. Allowing any heaviness in the heart center to be cleansed and sent down into the core of the earth to be transformed and returned to you as renewable energy, and draw the earth energy up further into Vishuddha, the throat chakra, and see a pale blue rose come into beautiful, brilliant bloom, and this energy radiate out before you, behind you, all around you, merging with the heart, merging with the solar plexus, merging with the sacral chakra, merging with your roots, swirling all through you, all about you, all around you, allowing any heavy energy to be cleansed from the throat chakra, and draw that energy up further to Ajna, the third eye chakra, and see a beautiful purple rose come into brilliant bloom, sending that amethyst ray of energy out before you, behind you, all around you, merging with all of your other chakra centers that have been activated, allowing any cloudy energy, anything that obstructs the vision, anything that is a blockage to be cleansed by the earth energy, return to the core of the earth and transmuted, sent to you as renewable energy. And draw that energy all the way up now to Sahasrara, the crown chakra, and see a white rose come into beautiful, brilliant, full bloom. And envision now from that white rose, there's a shaft of light that rises as this earth energy is clearing out this space. This shaft of white light is rising up, up, up through the crown, up above you, through the home you sit in now, up, up, up into the night sky, merging with the clouds, merging with the atmosphere, breaking the barrier of the Earth's atmosphere, and forming a large funnel that is now spinning. And as this large funnel is spinning, it draws down into it the Milky Way. It draws down into it the lunar essence, that divine feminine essence, and it draws the energy down, 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 washing over the crown, washing over the third eye, washing over the throat, washing over the heart, washing over the solar plexus, washing over the sacral, washing over the root, and watering down, 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 all the way down through all the layers of the earth, down into the core, where these energies unite in alchemical union and merge as one in the form of ecstasis, seen as a brilliant flaming sword, he of the fiery sword. Draw this energy all the way up through the earth and root it in the center of your being. And in the center of your being, see a great star form. And if you know what a fairy star looks like, you can envision a fairy star. But however that star comes to you in this moment, it's the star that is meant for you. And bring this star into your center, and in a great inhalation, Hold the intention of allowing this star to radiate all around you, within you, before you, behind you, above you, below you, and exhale. Send it out like a shield with you in its center. You can open your eyes. I'm going to bring in some clearing energy first. And snake medicine wanted to come in. Snake enables us to transform energies that can poison us. And in order for us to be able to see the beauty in the world, the beauty all around us, it's very necessary for us to transform that which poisons us, keeps us in a lower frequency, keeps us focusing on the pain, the ugliness, the cruelty, the inequities in the world. It allows us to learn from these energies, to take these shadows and to elevate them into the light where they can be transformed. And we are working to cast a bit of glamour tonight. And what it means to cast glamour is to embody an energy to the extent where you radiate that frequency. It's at once both attunement and magnetic. So in order for the frequency to be clear, in order for us to align with a frequency of beauty, we first have to purify our energy. And Snake is here to help us with that. So we can shed old skins, so we can release and let go, so we can transform through the creative feminine that merges with the masculine, the Ida, the Pingala, that sleeping serpent, that Kundalini energy. So I want you to think at this time of what you feel is ugly in your life. This can be a situation that you are struggling with. This can be an emotion you're feeling that you're having a hard time embracing. This can be a way you have been treated. This can be the way you view yourself. This can be ways you have a hard time seeing your own beauty. Ways that you cast shame on your body. Ways that others have cast shame on you. And I'm going to call in some Reiki to help transmute and transform these energies. So if you would like to receive this Reiki, simply say, yes, I receive. And if it's not for you, that's okay. Simply state the intention, no thank you. And you can still work with this as a visualization. So I want you to think of these things, these ways you have conditioned yourself to believe that somehow your life is not beautiful, or certain emotions you feel are somehow ugly, or ways that you struggle to see your own beauty, in kind of negative self-talk, any kind of projections you have taken on from others around you, or from societal programming, from the algorithm, from media, ways that you have cast shame upon yourself. I want you to offer it up to COBRA to transform for you, to draw that poison out of you so it can be transmuted. And these can be things you have held on to from your past. I'm calling in energy to heal the past, to heal the future, to bring purification in the present. Allow COBRA to also take from you any evil eye that was placed on you through covetous energy, through jealousy. Gather up all of that energy, all the weight of that energy that you have held in your space that has kept you in a place of being mired in the ugly experiences of your past. Those things that have parched your soul. Gather them up and take a nice big inhale. And on the exhalation, release it to COBRA now for transmutation.